Okay, happy Homebrew Wednesday, people. Today I'm going to have a nice IPA. That's about 70 to 80 BTUs, IBUs in it. So today what we're going to do is make we're going to make a pumpkin ale. In the pumpkin ale we're going to put 200 grams of carapils, 300 grams of Crystal 60, 300 grams of Munich. This is not in any particular sequence. 476 grams of brown sugar, 22 grams of Northern Brewer hops, 14 grams of Mount Hood hops. I don't have Mount Hood, so I'm just going to switch that out to Cascade. 1.5 teaspoons of ground nutmeg by the cameraman. 1.5 teaspoons of ground cinnamon. And the last 10 minutes I'm going to steep that in a bowl. Steep it in the pot. We're going to use Nottingham yeast. I'm going to use yeast energizer because it's going to be a large beer. I'm going to use, instead of 1 Irish moss, I'm going to use 2. And I really like this. Now, a lot of you people out there know that you might just get a hint of honey. It's more of an adjunct, but there's a pound of honey. And I've got in my bulk store, and there's my brown sugar. And in my bulk store I got 2 kilograms or 4.4 pounds of light malt. Now I got lots more, but we don't want to over hop it too much. So anyways, what we're doing is we're steeping these grains, and they say steep them about 30 minutes. I always steep 45 minutes to an hour. And there's my grains right there. Once that's done, remember we don't squeeze the grains because you get that little odd taste. So anyways, that's it so far, people. And I'm going to steep those, get rid of the grains, and we're going to come back and we're going to have another load of fun. Okie dokie. Cheers. Okay, now we're going to put the fresh malt into it. Always make sure that it's not boiling, because you know what you're going to do, you're going to burn it. So, this is unhopped, by the way, and I always do this. You're thinking, now what's he doing? Excuse me. They're saying, oh my God, it'd be infected. Well, no, because you got to boil it. So I'm putting it back into the hot water, mixing it around. Now we're going to add the brown sugar. Yeah, don't be scared to just get in there, and as long as your dishes are clean. I mean, like these just came out of my dishwasher, so excuse me. Now, what we do here, just put that in there, that ain't gonna hurt it. A pound of nice honey. everyone likes honey. Actually, I think I'm going to add this honey a little later so I can bring out some flavors. So, when it comes up to boiling, we'll resume it. Okay, we're back. Now it's just breaking boiling, so I'm going to put it in there now. I'm going to add 22 grams of Northern Brewer. Now that's just going to give 60 minutes, and we'll be back in 60 minutes. See, we're starting to get a nice boil there. Just starting to boil there right now. Okay. We'll be back in a little while. Okay, so what we're going to do now is add a pound of honey. Oh yeah. I'll rinse this out, and I'll be back pretty well to finish it off, to throw the pumpkin in. Man, that's starting to smell good. Okay. See, a little good rolling boil, and we're going to throw the pumpkin in. Watch you don't splash yourself, because like I said, it's a boil, and it's easy enough to do. So what I'm going to do, I'll just do this right here. Anyways, so what I'm going to do is clean the can out and stuff like that, and up here. And then I'll get back to you, and yeah, I'll just get back to you.
Okay.
Okay, guys. So what I did, I didn't bother doing it on the camera. 1.5 teaspoons of ground nutmeg, 1.5 teaspoons of ground cinnamon. We got yeast nutrient. Just put that in there. That's a teaspoon per gallon, so 5 teaspoons. Normally, you throw 1 Irish moss in it. Well, I'm not going to, because it's a beefy beer, so I'm going to stick 2 in there. And now we're going to stick the last, for finishing hops, 14 grams of, says Mount Hood, but I'm using Cascade. Well, I'll let that come to a boil and sit that way for 15 minutes. Put it in my primary. I already put cold water in it, some cold water, and then it'll be all done, and that's it. That's how you make a pumpkin beer. So thanks for watching, guys, and 17, nice IPA there, and I guess I'll see you on our next brew day. 17. Okay, which I forgot to tell you, which is fine. I'm using a Nottingham yeast. That's a little bit of pumpkin there. So what I do is I put it in warm water, and I put a pack of this in the warm water for 15 minutes. I'll add that after. And considering that this is a big beer, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add another one. So I'll put that one in once it gets around 70 degrees, and then I'll just sprinkle this one on top, and it's going to be the very best. So we're done, and just want to say thank you very much for watching, and 17?